What's up everybody? For N7 Day, we got some teasers regarding the next Mass Effect game, and Mass Effect fans and content creators were all over X/Twitter taking in everything, and speculating on what the next Mass Effect game will be like. One thing about BioWare when it comes to Mass Effect 5 is that they have been cryptic about the game's details, and it's creating a lot of intrigue and theories. For this video, I wanted to give my own takes on the teasers, and what could be possible for Mass Effect 5 based on what we got. So let's get into this. To start it off, I'm leaning more towards the idea that Mass Effect 5 is going to take place in the Andromeda timeline. A possible clue is the access code on the Epsilon script here. It says Andromeda distress signal detected, which leads me to assume that the game is going to continue the Andromeda storyline, or at least Andromeda will be a massive plot point. I don't think we're done with the cat just yet, and whether you love or hate Andromeda, the overall story was good, and to just leave it hanging to create something new, that would be a waste. Let's see the cat word through. I would also like to add that the script also includes an audio transcript that may look familiar. This is what we already said in the trailer for last year's N7 Day.
Did we miss this? Exactly. The Council will be furious. Although they should know by now not to underestimate human defiance.
There's another script titled Defiance, which is the redacted word that we already said in that trailer. There is also the year 2819 in the Defiant script, which adds more fuel to the theory that the game may return to the Andromeda galaxy. This seems like the year that the game is going to take place, which would be the same year Andromeda takes place, so this game could be a few months after the War of the Cat, similar to the time between Mass Effect 2 and 3. However, this does open up another possibility. I could be wrong about this, but I have a feeling the original timeline and the Andromeda timeline could be meshed together. The only question is, where in the timeline? I would like to believe that it would take place in the Andromeda galaxy, but this game could take us all the way back to the OG timeline. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Speaking of trailers, let's look at this badass right here. There are some ideas being thrown around as to who this could be. The main four I've seen are Ryder, Liara, Shepard, or a new character altogether. Ryder could make sense here, as they were the main character in the last game. It would make sense to keep that continuity. That type of thing didn't happen with Shepard, so I can't really see it happening to Ryder, but at the same time, people didn't take to Ryder the same way they did Shepard, so there is that. I've seen Liara being thrown around, and I get why they would think that. The model here could have been Liara as much as it was Sarah Ryder or FemShep, but the N7 designation throws a wrench in that idea. The N7 grade is an Alliance human ranking. Asari wouldn't be able to achieve this ranking, Liara or otherwise. That would be like Ryder being Hexcarl Special Forces. Another idea out there is that it could be Commander Shepard, but I don't think it's the commander. Let's say this game picks up after Andromeda. That would be 600 years in the future, more than 600 years. If it was Shepard, how did they survive that long? And two, I just feel that Shepard's story has been wrapped up. They've had their time. It's time for someone else to take over, you feel me? However, Shepard is the most prolific character in the whole series, and bringing them back would draw more intrigue than Ryder would. And plus, this game might not even be in Andromeda Galaxy. This game could be set after 3, who knows? Again, all this is speculation. This could be a brand new character, but we'll have to wait and see. There also seems to be a Krogan in the trailer too. Could it be Rex, Grunt, Drek, or a new Krogan? I would love for it to be Grunt though, that would be so cool. Another thing that I wanted to bring up, and this was cool, there was a full body picture of our main character here, and look at this part right here. This looks a lot like the Paragon symbol from the trilogy, and the red colors throughout it could be a hint that the Paragon/Renegade option may be returning. Personally, I didn't mind the morally gray morality system that Andromeda had, but there are a lot of pure Renegade players out there, and the old system coming back would give those people that option again. Check out Kawa Elizabeth's channel too. I enjoy her content quite a bit, and she's put out multiple teaser videos. The other part of this middle section is a shot of a nightclub that in my opinion looks like a mix of Purgatory and Afterlife. I wonder if this is going to be the command center for a shadier character like Arya in the original trilogy. A lot of people have been paying attention to this character in the back. This could potentially be a Geth, looking like a Knight/Assassin's Creed character. There's Nagara on the left too, so it's like a mix of every surface-dwelling Mass Effect character in one place. So, what do I think about all of this? Well, there's nothing really concrete to go off of, especially as far as the year the game takes place. I don't really care who the main character is, as long as the story is good, and I can mentally put myself in the role of them. I would love for some old teammates to return though. And if the game takes place not too long after 3, that's a massive pool of characters to choose from. However, if it's the Andromeda timeline, then that maybe leads to Krogan and his sorry teammates. Samara and Rex are going to be old as hell unless Rex pulls a drag, but I really think it would have to be Grunt and Liara under those circumstances. And I would be down for the Paragon Renegade system to come back, but if it's the Andromeda system, I wouldn't mind that either. I'm not too picky about that type of thing, as long as the system isn't broken. Well, that's all I have for y'all in this video, guys. The team at BioWare is building up a lot of anticipation for Mass Effect 5, and I hope it pays off when the game drops. Until then, I'm gonna be patient and see what else comes out. What do you guys think Mass Effect 5 would be like, and what do you think about the teasers we got? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
DJ SonicFreak.